Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with 350 Adventures by Rangsk. You may have noticed I'm not Rangsk, who normally does these videos, because this is a Rangsk puzzle and he's asked me to do this one to celebrate 350 adventures. I'm Bremster, and I have a different puzzle solving channel, Bremster Puzzles, which I hope Rangsk will link to for me. He's asked me to do this one for him rather than him solving his own puzzle, and I thank you, Rangsk. I'm really honoured to be asked, and I'm really happy that you would do that for me. I think it's great, and congratulations on 350. 350 is a lot of puzzles, so it's just an awesome achievement. I'm really happy that you've got here. But let's look at the puzzle. So this is a normal 6x6 Sudoku. So what that means is we need to place, almost normal 6x6 Sudoku. We have to place the digits 0 to 5 exactly once into every row, into every column, into every 2x3 box without any repeats. We also have killer cages, which are the cells surrounded by these dotted lines. They're called cages. Digits cannot repeat within a cage, and they have to sum to the value in the top left corner of the cage. So they're the rules of the puzzle. So I'm going to do my normal trick of restarting the puzzle to restart my timer. Not that I'm really worried about that. Let's give this a shot. So I think I want to start with this cage, because this 6 cage, the minimum digits I could put into that are 0, 1, 2, and 3. And those, and if I add those together, I get to 6. So those are the digits that must be forced into that cage, which means these are going to be the 4 and the 5. Now that means I have to put a 4 or a 5 into this 6 cage. And if this was a 5, these would have to sum to 1, which I could do with a 0 and a 1. And 4, they would sum to 2, which I could do with a 0 or a 2. But I couldn't use 1, 1. So there is a 0 in here, is what I'm getting from this. Now this 4... Now, I'm used to so much killer math and none of it's going to work for me. This 4 could be 1, 3. It can't be 2, 2, but it could be 0, 4. No, it can't be 0, 4, because if it was 0, 4, I wouldn't have a 0 in this cage, and this cage would be broken, because this has to be a 4 or a 5. So this can't be 0, 4, so this is 1, 3. Now, that means I can't put a 1 in this, so this is 0, 2, and this becomes the 4, which means this becomes the 5, and these have to sum to 3, which again could be 0, 3, or 1, 2. Oh, this is very strange. I like it a lot. Now, there's no 5 in this 7 cage, so there is a 5 down here. Can I put a 0 or a 2 into this 14 cage? I'm not as familiar with 0 to 6 Sudoku as Rangsk is, so I apologize phenomenally for being not that great at this. But this row needs a 4 and a 5, and this 5 looks down, making that the 4, so this is the 3, this is the 5. And these are a 1 and a 5. So this is 1, 3, 5. This is 0, 2, and 4. Now, if I put a 0 into this, these would need to sum to 14. But the maximum I've got is 5, 4, and 3, which only sums to 12. So this is not the 0. I've definitely got that. There's no 3 here. So these are 0, 1, and 2. So it is going to be this, I think. Well, I've got to put I could put 5, 0 in this cage. I think I need to look at this. So if I use 5, 4, if this is a 4, these have to sum to 10. If this is a 2, these need to sum to 12. How would I do 12? 5, 4, and 3 is 12. If I do 2, they need to sum to 10. 4, if I don't use a 5, then 4, 3, and 1 doesn't get me there. There is a 5 in here. So this can't be... Well, an entire box of this Sudoku sums to 15. This sums to 5. And this is either going to sum... Well, if this summed to 12, with this summing to 5, then the entire box, that wouldn't work. If this was a 2, this would have to sum to 12, this has to sum to 5, and the entire box here would sum to 17 already. But the maximum I can put in here is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which only sums to 15. So this can't be the 2, this has to be a 4. This has to sum to 10, this sums to 5, this has to be the 0. So there's no 0 here, so this is the 2, this is the 0. Now there's no 0 or 5, so this is 1, 4, or 2, 3. There is no 0 here. I hope that was the logic I was supposed to find. This is not the 5. So this sums to 10 with a 5. So I need 2 more digits that sum to 5. So they're the 1, 4 or the 2, 3. I mean, they're not 1, 4 because I can't repeat the digits in the cage. So this is 2, 3, 5. There is no 5 there. There is no 2 there. And this is the 1, 4. And I know the order. That's the 1. That's the 4. This is the 3. This is the 1. The 3 comes out of here. This is very cool. So these are 3, 4, and 5. These are 0, 2, and 5. There's no 5 up here. There's no 4 here. So if this is 3, this is 2. If this is 5, this is 0. This is never a 5. This is a 0, 2 pair. This becomes the 5. This becomes the 3. This becomes the 2. The 3 makes this the 5, which makes this the 0 to make the 5 sum work. This becomes the 4. Now, this is now the 2. These are 1 and 3. But this sums to 7, so I need the 1 here and the 3 here to make this 8 cage work. 1 and 2 come out of here. This is 0, 3. So 0 comes out of both of those. 3 comes out of here. And that's resolved this as far as I can so far, I think. Where is 0 in this column? This becomes the 0. This one makes this the 2, so this becomes the 1, this becomes the 2, which makes this the 0, this the 2. The 0 looks up making that the 3, that the 0. Now, I've got to resolve these somehow. So 0, 1, 2, these are 3 and 5. The 3 looks down, making that the 5, that the 3. The 5 looks up, making this the 1, this the 5. I need to put 1 and 4, but the 1 here makes this the 4, this the 1. And that is the correct solution to 350 Adventures by Rangsk. So, did I just solve 350 puzzles if I solved 350 adventures? Yay me! Congratulations, Rangsk. Congratulations to everyone who's been along on this journey. I've been along on the peripheries and everything. It's been a lot of fun. And I'm just absolutely honored to have been asked to do this video. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I will congratulate everyone who's been involved in any way, shape or form, and to all of the setters who've been involved. And because I'm Bremster, I have to say this. Good luck with your solving.